Hello guys, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be going ahead and going over the new Mega Camerupt. As you guys can see on your screen, I'm so excited for this because you guys may not know because obviously I haven't made too many videos, but Camerupt is really one of my most favorite fire type Pokemon, and I'm so happy that he got a Mega Evolution. I've been trying to use him in Wi-Fi battles and battles in general, and it doesn't really work out too well because there's only specific one set that you can run that can actually be very viable, or any I don't know what I'm trying to say, any any type of usefulness, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to do before, but any type of usefulness. But yeah, he got a new Mega Evolution, and I'm so happy for him because he wasn't very good before this Mega Evolution. Obviously we don't know how he's gonna be, but I'm assuming he's gonna be way better. But anyways, let's just get to what we're gonna be doing. So he stays fire and ground type. Now, I do think that it would have been better if he had stayed just pure, if he would have changed to pure fire, or maybe, fire, well, fire rock would actually be worse, but, or, yeah, fire rock would be worse, but, whatever, I would more appreciate it to be more, probably just pure fire, but, I guess they just want to keep some Pokemon to their roots. But he's going to be Fire Ground, and he has the new ability Sheer Force, which if you guys don't know what Sheer Force is basically an ability that powers up your moves, but moves that have secondary effects. Like, you know how Flamethrower is one of them, obviously, where Flamethrower has a chance to burn a Pokemon, it'll get powered up, but in return you can't use the secondary effect is actually nullified. So if you use flamethrower, it gets powered up, but you can't burn any Pokemon anymore. It completely erases the second ability of the move. So that's pretty much what Sheer Force is, but for the design though, I love Mega Camerupt's design. Like, it's so amazing. I love what they did where they made it, instead of what just it comes or whatever, they made it a full volcano that erupted. Like, just look at the molten lava. And I love the way that they contrast with the black rocks. It kind of even looks like coal or graphite. If you guys know, it kind of looks like that, and it really matches with its hooves. And I love the way that Camerupt's hair is. I mean, he put some gel or something in there. But no, I love the way he looks. And also, I've noticed that he has an M on his forehead. And I don't know if that stands for Team Magma, Maxi, or it just stands for, magma or something. I don't know, but either way, that does really also contrast to his black rocks, which looks nice on his design. So personally, in my opinion, his design is amazing. It's definitely, in my opinion, better than Sharpedo's design. But again, we have opinions. Some people might hate Mega Camerupt, some people might really like it. I'm one of those people who really like Mega Camerupt's design. I really do. So now we're gonna move on into the part where we talk about Mega Camerupt and how it's gonna do well, or if it's gonna do well at all. So here we have our Mega Camerupt, set. As you can see, Adam Cameruptite. I don't know how you would spell it, but anyways, ability Sheer Force, obviously, like I just talked about earlier. Moves, for moves we have Eruption, Flamethrower, Earth Power, and Hidden Power Grass. Now, like I explained, Sheer Force will help pretty much all these moves, I think, except not Hidden Power, Earth Power and Hidden Power Grass, I think. I don't know if those work, but I don't know. Anyways, Eruption will work, secondary effects, I think it'll work for Eruption. I don't know how Sheer Force exactly works with it, but, I don't know. But Flamethrower definitely will work with Eruption. And, Eruption's just a power fire type move if you have full health. And let's face it, they're gonna add way more tankiness to Camerupt, since especially it's gonna Mega Evolve. They even said that they're gonna add a little bit of stats to everything, except they're gonna decrease its speed, which if anything is better because, as you can see on your screens, Camerupt's speed is base 40. That's extremely slow. Even if they bulked it up by 100 points, or actually that would still be pretty fast, but even if they bulked it up with an extra 40 points, it'll still be slower than the majority of other megas and any other Pokemon. So I think it's better that they decreased its speed. If anything, it's really good that they decrease their speed, because then they'll go ahead and rearrange the stats and give the 20 points that they decreased the speed with to maybe its special attack or defenses. Who knows? But yeah, so this is our Mega Camerupt with their moves, Eruption, Flamethrower, Hidden Power, Grass. Hidden Power Grass is just simple, for those water types that are obviously going to be quite effective to it. And especially since it doesn't get, what was his ability? Solid Rock, where a super effective moves are reduced by 25%. Since he doesn't have that ability anymore, it's essential for him to have Hidden Power Grass to counter water types. And Earth Power, just to friggin' ground stab that's special. Now, the reason I built him over a special bulky special sweeper is because obviously he has a little bit, just 5 base points more in special attack than attacks. It's not that much of a big deal, but you want to hit hard anyways. You can have him as an adamant nature or something, and it'll still work. I don't know. But this is like the set that I'm running with it, with 252 HP, minus attack nature, plus 252 special attack, and plus 4 special defense. Now, you could definitely build them differently. There's probably going to be many other ways to build them, especially with his versatility coming up in this Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But this is a set I believe is probably going to be more commonish at least I think it is. So, it's going to be a lot more bulkier, some more HP, not more HP, obviously, because Megas don't gain HP, but 252 in HP will definitely help its longevity in the field. And special attack, it's going to hit like a tank, especially with sheer force. It's going to hit like a truck, okay? It's going to be it's going to be freaking grave digger going over that shit. No. Anyways, what's it called? What else was I talking about? I know I'm just so excited for my camera, but okay, so that's our Mega Camera upset, and if when the games come out, maybe it'll change. I don't know, but overall, guys, what tier do I think Mega Camera's gonna be? And obviously, I'm talking about Smoke on tiers and rules. Um, I definitely think that Mega Camerupt will definitely be in UU. UU at most. I feel like I don't know what I feel about Sheer Force. I mean, maybe it would have been. I don't know if I would say better, but I would feel like Solid Rock would have been good enough for Mega Camerupt's ability, especially since it's gonna get even more bulkier. But Sheer Force is an okay ability, and it gives him more strength to it. But in my opinion, it's gonna be a UU. I don't feel like it's gonna have um enough strength to be an OU, especially because of his slow speed. And in OU we got a Zoomerang, we got a what is it, Zoomerang, probably Mega Sharpedo. What I can't think exactly what other water types are in OU, but definitely couple of water types in OU, and I think Camerupt can't really withstand those. So I feel like he's gonna be in UU, or maybe R or NU. I don't know if he's gonna be NU, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be UU. And hopefully, I do hope for the best for Mega Camerupt, because he is one of my favorite fire type Pokemon. And that concludes this episode of Mega Thoughts. So, what do you guys think this is gonna be in its proper tier? And what do you guys think about Mega Camerupt so far? Like, I think it's amazing, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and what's it called? I hope you're enjoying the series as well, and more episodes to come, and more Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire information will be coming out from me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.